We're back for Your Ears Only. I'm David Alpern.
I'm Melissa Exelberth with a quote from the news. Rare but serious adverse effects. That was an FDA report on long-term use of popular bone-strengthening drugs, such as Fosamax and Boniva and Reclast, including femur fractures, esophageal cancer, and painful deforming osteonecrosis of the jaw.
Here's an amazing opportunity to turn the tide on this epidemic. That was a member of the Food and Drug Administration panel that recommended AIDS prevention in some high-risk populations with a drug already used to treat those infected with the HIV virus. Another panel recommended approval of a new prescription anti-obesity drug, the first in 13 years. Now this.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Actually, most people are pretty sure they know what they'll get from that box of chocolates. Zits, cavities, and fat. But wait, when it comes to the heart, new studies indicate chocolate could actually be beneficial, and not just to show your love on Mother's Day or to your sweetheart. There's growing evidence that flavonoids found in chocolate could protect against high blood pressure and heart disease.
So do we get to indulge guilt-free? What about the fat and calories? For the answer to these and related questions, we turn to the author of several studies on chocolate, including a mega study of studies, Harvard nutritionist and epidemiologist Dr. Eric Ding. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Over the years, we've learned that fruits, vegetables, tea, even wine are major sources of antioxidants which protect against cardiovascular disease. Where does chocolate, or more specifically the key ingredient of cocoa, stack up on that list?
Well, I think over the years there have been many exciting antioxidants that have come and gone over the market, but not many have stood the test of time of hard clinical science, especially many of the vitamins. However, one thing that has recently and emerged that is really robust for heart disease is cocoa flavonoids.
What are they exactly? How do they work?
So cocoa flavonoids specifically, it's a subclass. So not all flavonoids are the same. Flavonoids is a class of antioxidants, but these specific ones have been shown to lower blood pressure, lower your bad cholesterol, raise your good cholesterol, improve your blood flow, and improve glucose and insulin resistance, which may prevent diabetes. So altogether, there's a lot of evidence emerging that it actually may prevent heart disease, among other things.
Is some chocolate better than others? How does milk chocolate stack up against, say, my favorite, which is 80% dark?
Indeed, not all chocolate bars are alike. Milk chocolate has less of the cocoa flavonoids compared to the dark. But then again, not all darks are alike too. Some 60% darks are also called darks, while some you can actually get in the range of 90-95% darks, which are very bitter. But these more dark flavonoids, more dark chocolate, the more flavonoids there are. And also there's some suggestion that milk may or not inhibit the absorption of them. So best stick with dark.
What about all the fat and sugar and calories that go along with chocolate? How does their harm weigh against the benefits of the flavonoids?
Indeed, the benefits of cocoa flavonoids are separate of the fat and calories. So you can't consume too much chocolate bars, because if you consume too much, you have the fat and calories will overwhelm the positive benefits of cocoa flavonoids. So it's best to consume them separate of any calories, such as via some supplements or not, or if you consume chocolate, consume it in place of something so that you're not adding to your net calorie intake.
We're reading there are new ways to get the benefits without the fat, sugar, and calories. Food supplements, like one called CocoWell. What's in it, and how well does that work?
Well, CocoWell has about 450 milligrams of cocoa flavonoids. And what's unique is it's a supplement, and so it avoids all the calorie, sugar, and fat issue. And in our studies, for all these blood pressure and cholesterol benefits, the average dose was between 400 and 500 milligrams a day. And normally, you would have to get about 20 or 30 bars of milk chocolate and 8 to 9 bars of dark chocolate to get equivalent. However, CocoWell delivers it without the specific caloric side effects.
I wonder if it tastes like chocolate. I'm a big fan of fair trade chocolate, dark, but I also have bags of cacao beans that I munch on occasionally. Are there any benefits to just chewing the beans, or has that not been studied?
I think there will be some benefits, but it's not well studied because it's not it's uncertain how much you would get depending on the bean and the absorption. The best way is to get it from the post-processing extracted cocoa, which have the highest concentrations. But then again, there's lots of more research to be done in this area, but everything does seem very promising so far.
We're just getting around to it, but chocolate was huge in the Aztec culture, the drink of kings and emperors. It's also been used medicinally for centuries. Talk a little about that history that we're just getting back to.
Well, the medicinal benefits, there have been many claims over the centuries, from healing various ailments and disease to improving, for example, some sexual function and memory and mood. And for some of them, there's definitely no evidence. But in terms of some cognitive function, there's actually some evidence that it may have some benefits on, cognitive function and anxiety. But the bulk of the research is on the cardiovascular benefits. And one of the benefits in our study was that it improved the blood flow via something called flow-mediated dilation. And the funny thing is, flow-mediated dilation is what actually they had discovered Viagra to originally improve serendipitously. So we don't know if it will have these kind of other benefits, but for cholesterol and blood pressure and these heart disease prevention benefits, I think we're rather confident.
I think that's pretty awesome. Nutritionist and epidemiologist Eric Ding, Ph.D. of Harvard Medical School, and author of the Journal of Nutrition meta-analysis on the cardiovascular benefits of cocoa.
Chocolate, 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 chocolate cake and chocolate pie. Chocolate, yum, yum, how I wish I had some. I'll love chocolate till I die.
And this has been for your ears only.